Welcome back to the OK live stream. We're inking page 13 of the Goddesses of Fertility, and it is August 16th, 2017. If you're looking for the time and date, we've got it in the corner down there. My stream crashed a few minutes ago, and I lost about 15 minutes of work. But luckily, auto recover on Photoshop saved about 30 minutes of work, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but that always hurts whenever your computer crashes and you've been working in Photoshop. All right. Not sure my computer can handle streaming and recording at the same time, so I'm probably going to keep these videos short. So inking is all about the lines, and the weight of the line is really important when inking. I'm not an expert inker, but I have been inking for a long time now. Long enough to where I kind of gotten the hang of it, and I can do some decent inking. I feel like there's always room to grow, but I've done it long enough to where I can kind of give some how-to tips and hints. All right. Got her headband thing going. I did this panel kind of cartoonish, kind of how they do manga comics, where they show a reaction, show it a little exaggerated and not too realistic. Little water things, I don't know. But trying to get a reaction shot. Thicken up some of the outlying edges, and we'll see how that looks. Might need to come in and thicken up some eyebrows, but I think that's good. Might do a little under the lip thing right there. Yeah, that's good. Moving on. Next panel, make sure to save. Yes. Even Jesus saves. Okay. There we go. Eyebrows. What look? We're going for a happy look. I usually put a little bit more weight on the line of the eyebrow and the inward on the inside when doing women, which is what I do women most of the time. So pretty much all the time I'm doing eyebrows like this. The eyelashes are basically just a line with a thicker end. Women are looking very excited. No. Okay. A little thickness there. kind of debating on whether I should have done that nose all the way up to the eyebrow. You know, in manga they say only do the bottom part of the nose. And I'm not doing manga style, so I never really adhere to that, but they have a point. Sometimes inking too much of the nose can look bad. Try inking a little less, see how that looks. No, I'll keep it. Oops. Use the history tool a lot, or the history panel a lot whenever I'm inking, because you know it's a lot easier on the computer to ink than it is in real life, because you can always go back and try it again. But that's what that history bar is for. And I tend to wear that thing out. I want it to look more organic. So I'm gonna get a little more flowy arm, work from the shoulder. Alright. Save. I don't want my computer crashing on me again. I've ordered a new computer to kind of handle streaming and video work, but I'm not going to get it for a month. Did not expect that when I ordered it, but alright. This is her toga. Okay, that's inked. Now for her hair over here. Erase that. And darken this up down here. Dark, dark, dark. Not very natural or realistic, but no, I don't like that at all. Shoot. I think I'll just leave it open, but change this lower part. What does this need to look like? That looks good. Call it quits there. Okay, now for the hand. Shoot. Okay, I don't like how that's going to converge so much. So, I think I might just erase it like we were thinking right here. Make her hand a little bit bigger. This hand is foreground, so it's got to be kind of thick. And press down on the pen a little bit harder. On the inside of the hand, I'm just going to do normal, so it helps you realize that this thicker line was on purpose. Alright, that's a little strange, but there we go. A little too pointed. Too thick. There you go. Hitting that history button over and over. All right. That's going to be good. Ready to move on. I'm going to save it again. All right. Do little end things on these eyes that are half closed to kind of help show the wrinkles without putting wrinkles in. I'm not going to ink the nose there. Probably won't ink the entire face. I'm not going to close it up to help keep her looking feminine. Okay. Moving up to get the headband. That doesn't look good. I'm kind of making up. Usually when I ink, I kind of make it up too. That's why I go so loose with the pencils. I probably go looser than most people do. If I was doing pencils for a company or for someone who is other than myself that was going to be inking, I would have to do the pencils a little more finalized, but you know, speed is the name of the game, and I know what I'm capable of, and this is the routine I've developed over the years. All right, hands. I'm gonna save again. I'm just getting paranoid. My computer's gonna crash again. All right, now for the hands back here. Might be a little bit wider down at the base like that. That looks better. It's a little too thin. Here. Now for the toga. Wrapping around. It's getting squeezed a little bit tighter than usual. So these lines will be a little bit stronger. Alright, for the boob, we're going to do some shading under the boob on the rib cage, just so that boob stands out. Alright, moving onwards to the abdomen. So her toga wraps around and tries to be weightless, or it is weightless. I try to make it look like that. I'm going to turn the bubbles on half so I can see what I'm doing behind them. Creates problems when flat coloring. Ah! I am not coloring. Okay. I was coloring the bubble there, if you didn't know. Selected the wrong layer. There we go. curve of a butt going on there. Let's make it a little rounder. Alright, I'm going to consider that finished, and we'll come back after we finish the foreground to see if we need to do anything else. I don't want to do some work and then end up drawing over it and then discovering I didn't have to do that. I'm just going to erase it. No, that was wrong. There. Wrong side. Save. Oh boy. It is 5 o'clock and it's actually time to stop working. I think I want to finish this panel and then I'll be done. A little bit of a button nose there. Round this jaw out a little bit. You know, I probably shouldn't ink that. When doing the lips, the less inking, usually the better it looks. When I started out, I did too much inking with the lips. There's just really not much darkness when drawing the outline of the lips, and it looks so much better if you just color it. Alright. That eye is really wonky. Glasses. Some thick frames right there. Maybe a little too thick, but can't go back now. All right. In this panel, she is trying to kind of hide her face from Astarte. I'm guessing it's Astarte. I'm no Greek speaker, but okay, hand is almost done. Ooh, this little corner is going to be crammed. I don't like that, but not much we can do. Okay. So she is done. Just got to do her hair. I don't know why, but this is making me want to watch the movie 7. I guess because of the library scene in 7. Okay. So this is really messed up. I need to erase a little bit so I can figure out what I'm doing. Let's save it since we finished a figure. When we're looking downwards a little bit more. She looks kind of angry. Not too angry though. That's a big nose. Glasses. She's got circular glasses. Clean those up a bit. I've got my pencil layer on, I usually keep it around 20% opacity. Needs to be visible enough to see what you're doing, but also, I guess that, but also dark enough to see what you're doing. All right, give her kind of a sneer. All right. I have a little bit of a head. What is that? Where you're pulling your head to the side a little bit. Is it leering? Like you look at an accident? But she's got a lot of cleavage showing because the shirt is being pulled way down. She's got the 30 pillows in her shirt. I'm just gonna have it kind of blend in with the rest of her stomach. Not too much of a difference so that it doesn't look like she's got big boobs, but it's just a stretchy shirt. Okay, let's clean this line up. All right, doing some practice strokes there. Now for the real thing. No. Now for the real thing. It went right out the corner, so no good. There. The real deal. Straighten that back up. You can double click on this rotation button and it pulls it all the way back to 90 degrees. Little pillow ends sticking through right there. All right. Fix that. Actually, I need to strengthen the weight of these lines right here to make sure it's understandable that these are in the foreground. I want to make those look as close to the screen as we can. Okay, that's better. Now I'm going to close up this so it's easy to color when it's time to come to color it. There we go. Turn the layouts off. That's the pencils. And the inks are looking pretty good on this page. If you can't see the top, there it is. All right, I'm going to stop streaming and eat some dinner. You guys have a good night. I'll continue inking tomorrow.